Alright, welcome again to another tutorial. We continue with the topic of differentiations. In the last topic we studied differentiation from first principle, and I said that in the next tutorial we shall introduce the formula for, or we shall perpetuate further the formula for differentiation from first principle and use it to solve, to find dy dx. But before we go there, I said let us do this one example first before we move on further. I think this example is much more complicated than the previous two examples, which were y equals to x squared and y equals to 5x squared. This example is more difficult. So this example is like this. It says that differentiate we have y equals to square root of 2x minus 4 from the first principle. This is the example that we are going to solve. Now let me just remind you how to differentiate for first principle. All you have to do is to first find delta y over delta x. This delta y is just changing y, and delta x is just changing x, and then you find the limit of this delta y over delta x as delta x approach to 0. Once you obtain that, you have obtained the derivative or the differential coefficient of y with respect to x. This is what we are looking for. So let's solve this one. Now we have that y equals to 2x minus 4 square root. So what about y increment? Yani y imebadilika delta y. Kwa hiyo manake na x itakuwa imebadilika delta x minus 4. Sasa kwa kawaida hapa waga tunatoa alafu tunabaki na delta y. Lakini kwa sababu ya haya ma square root haya, ukisema ufanye utaratibu huo unaweza kahangaika sana. So kwanza tuondoe ma square root. It means tutabaki na y squared is equal to the square root of 2x minus 4. Alright, whatever. This squared, and y plus delta y is just the square of this one. Squared. So we know that squaring this will get this out. So y squared is just equal to 2x minus 4, and y plus delta y squared is just equal to 2x plus delta x minus 4. Sasa once you are here now, we can minus, but before we minus, let's expand this one down here. So I have this, say y squared is equal to 2x minus 4, and expanding that one will be y squared plus 2y delta y plus delta y squared is equal to 2x. Okay, I can expand that one to 2x plus 2 delta x minus 4, like this. Now I subtract these two equations. Take this down equation minus that one. So by subtracting them, this and this goes, this and this goes. You can do subtraction, this and this goes. So I remain with 2y delta y plus delta y squared is equal to 2 delta x. Now delta y is common here. I have it here, I have it here. I can factor it outside. So it just remain with 2y plus delta y is equal to 2 delta x. Now remember, I am looking for delta y over delta x. So I divide by delta x both sides. I'm going to remain with delta y over delta x times 2y plus delta y equals to 2. So what does this mean? This means that delta y over delta x, I'm going to divide by 2y plus delta y both sides. So it just be 2 over 2y plus delta y. So what now? This denominator can just be written as delta y over delta x equals to 2 over y plus delta y. It's just the same thing. Y plus y is 2y. But remember, y equals to the square root of 2x minus 4, and y plus delta y equals to, the square root of 2x plus delta x minus 4. Remember from the beginning. So this delta y, I just want to write all of this in x, because I'm going to obtain the limit based on the value of x, on the value of the change in x. So this delta y over delta x is just 2. This is our y now. Our y is just 2x minus 4 plus our y plus delta y now, which is just 2 brackets x plus delta x minus 4. So the limit of this one as delta x approaches 0, it means delta x approaches 0. So delta x is very small now because it approaches 0. Once you add it with x, the change in x now is so negligible, it's just like x itself. It means a very small value has been added to x, so it's like x has not changed at all. Therefore, the limit now of this delta y over delta x as delta x approaches 0. Wanasemaga kwamba ukishafika hapa kwenye hiki kinani weka 0. So, njia nyingine rahisi zaidi hapa weka 0 tu. Ila kimsingi maana yake ni kwamba value ya delta x sasa ni ndogo sana. Maana sina karibiana na 0. Inaweza ikawa ni hivi. Sasa hii nikijumlisha na x labda 10, jibu ninalopata ni kama 10 yenyewe tu. Hii yani haibadilishi sana ile value. Ndio maana yake. Kwa hiyo sasa limit ya huyo as huyo approaches 0 is just 2x minus 4 plus hii si nimeweka 0. So na yenyewe ni 2x minus 4. Okay. Minus 4 like this. So huyu na huyu wanafanana. So this one is just 2 over 2x minus 4. Now remember this ndio nini? Ndio dy dx, and this is what we are looking for. So hapa na 2 can just divide it is 1, hapa na 2 can just divide it is 1. Therefore, to conclude to jibu la dy over dx ni sawa na 1 over 2x minus 4. So I said I'll do this one little bit more complicated example kabla tujaanza kucheza na ile formula ambayo niliintroduce mwishoni kwenye tutorial 3. So see you in the next tutorial.